Good morning friends. Today we come to you from Citygate Skoda with the Octavia VRS. So the car you're seeing here is in estate form. You do get it also in sedan. We'll show you both. Probably add up some pictures later. So without any further delay, let's get into the walk around, shall we? So talking about the design, it has everything of the new Octavia. You have the split headlights here, which look nice and great. You have the large front grille, which is a familiar Skoda territory, but because it's the VRS, it's finished off in black, and you do see the VRS logo here telling you the car. Lower down, you have nice black elements over here and a large black splitter on the very nicely finished bumper as well. That screams VRS. Come along to the side, and the estate body profile is evident. You'll see the long wheelbase and the long glass house as well. But the other highlights on the Octavia VRS is the black finish for the mirror, and you have a nice black window sill over here that runs all the way back, blacked out pillars and black roof rails as well. Another standard highlight is the blue color that really stands out in the car. And talking about the alloy wheels, these are 220 by 40 R19 alloy wheels wrapped in Ireli rubber, and to show you, these are very nicely finished alloys with good dual tone finish color and red brick calipers that look great as well. Wow, this car really looks nice. Let's hop on to the back, shall we? Coming to the back, again it's familiar Octavia in the latest generation, and the tail light really looks nice and has quite a bit of estate as well. You have a nice large roof spoiler and a very sportback layout for the tailgate as well. Skoda Octavia written in black for the VRS special, and you have the VRS logo here finished off in very nice colors as well. Come lower down, you'll see the black diffuser with a nice red reflector that actually looks nice on this bright blue color as well. And you have actual hexagonal exhaust here, which actually have a round exhaust on the inside, but are dual as well. So let's hop on the inside, shall we? Talking about the interior again, it's again familiar Skoda Octavia estate, and everything is traditionally the same, but the VRS does get special treatments, and that is evident from this black Alcantara, black leather over here with nice red stitching, almost feels Alcantara like. Then you have this very nicely finished carbon fiber element that runs all the length of the dashboard into here and into the end of this dashboard here. Special Skoda VRS steering wheel with large pedal shifters and the very nice flat bottom the VRS is famous for, with the VRS logo. And what I really like are these chrome elements here that add a touch of bling on the otherwise VRS, which really doesn't get the chrome elements, if you know what I mean. It's always been the standard car that gets it. And other highlights include a very racy instrument cluster. We have the large touchscreen here, which is really huge and has a lot of information packed in as well. What many people did like and did say was this shortcut buttons over here to turn on the AC and probably many other settings. So you have your mode, assist, lock, climate control, max AC and rear AC just over here. The max AC will really work when it's on a hot day, when it's summertime in UK, and probably help you with the heater as well. What else does the Octavia VRS have? It has these lovely seats, really lovely sports seats that really hug you well. And if you see, the driving position is really great because of the sports seats, which really feel nice and hold you well as well. I like how the bolstering is on the seat, so it hugs you well, and you have nice red contrast stitching into it along with the VRS logo as well. What's nice, you have this little breather space here, probably either to pass air or to show to show the rear passengers what you're doing. And other elements include no gear lever, so you have this small gear binnacle here where you can shift between park, reverse, neutral, drive and manual. Auto park and auto hold over here. You have storage spaces here, one small coin holder here, twin cup holders. You got a storage space under the armrest, and no, this armrest doesn't open, but nor does it slide as well. A small storage space here which I think is a wireless charger along with twin USB ports as well. What I'm a bit polarized about are these AC vents with being really down and up, channel air into your face. But other things include aluminum pedals over here that really feel nice, really feel nice and great while driving. And otherwise, it's just a normal Octavia. But let's hop onto the back and check out how really is the space, shall we? Talking about the back seat, as you see, I've taken the seat all the way back and I actually have good leg room because it's in an estate. It has a longer wheelbase, so you get good leg room. Tire support is mildly less, but I'm not going to complain. This is actually comfortable, and you see, I have for the first time very good headroom as well. This seat, although it's large, I have a small space here, so it doesn't really feel cumbersome. Although 3 passengers not possible because you have this high center tunnel over here, and 2 people in the RS should be better. What's nice are these Isofix child seat mounts, 3 in number, so you can fit 3 child, secure them, probably keep the child over here and mount it over here, so you have 2 adults sitting on either side. That's nice. You have AC vents that channel air into your face, and you all know how much we are after the placement of the AC vents always. This is really nice, and you can just switch them however you want for your adjustment. So what you have here is a climate control, which is not twin climate control, it is a single climate control, but you can choose, I think, between cold and hot, like AC and heater. With this climate, UK is bad weather, especially now in the winter. You can choose between what really you want, and you have twin USB ports here which are very nicely placed as well. Other highlights include armrest, or as we call it, elbow rest, which is very nicely placed considering you cannot keep a third passenger here. You see the placement is very nice and high, so you're sitting very nicely. You have the headrest here which is very comfortably placed, and if I press this, I can extend and open cup holders. That's a nice touch, isn't it? Although I do wonder how many cup holders will actually fit over here. It's a bit small, but it's a nice touch, isn't it? Let's take a look at the features and tech on offer on the Octavia VRS. Powering the Octavia VRS has a total of 4 engine gearbox options. There's a 2-liter petrol with 245 PS with 6-speed manual and automatic, along with a 200 PS 2-liter diesel with DHE only. On the flip side, you also get a 1.4-liter plug-in hybrid with 200 PS and a DHE automatic gearbox, along with a top-of-the-range 2-liter TDI diesel 4x4 with 245 PS and a DHE automatic. Meanwhile, surprise, surprise, here's a sneak peek at the Octavia VRS sedan from the British Motor Show. This should be the car heading to Indian show soon, so enjoy the early preview before the car arrives next year. So that, guys, was a quick look at the Skoda Octavia VRS, and this car is going to be coming to India, and so many people are waiting for it. Let us know what you think about this car in the comment section below, and do like, share and subscribe, and let us grow to 500 subscribers soon. Till then, this is Hercules Rodriguez from Drive Media Reviews signing off for now. Take care, bye.